Kale. So today I wanted to make a video for you guys talking about what the CPNRE exam is like. So I'm gonna do like a two-part video. So this video will be what the exam was like and my experience, and then the next video is going to be how I passed, some things I did to study and that sort of thing. So yeah, a little bit of a disclaimer for you guys if you're wondering why my eyebrows are so red. I got my eyebrows micro shaded yesterday and I have very sensitive skin, so they're just very irritated. It'll go away, just if you're wondering, that's why they're red. Anyways, so I'm going to talk about what the CPNRE exam was like. So today is October 20th, I want to say. Yeah, October 20th. And my exam was September 16th, I believe. So I wrote my exam it's been over a month I wrote my exam. To book it, it was a little bit stressful just because you have to wait till you get an email from the CNO to say that you're eligible to book your exam. So you had to wait for like your school to submit, all of your education and everything like that. So that was a little bit stressful, but I booked my exam and I was good. So I booked it for the first period because I graduated in August. So I booked it for the first time period that was available, which was the September window. And then they have a November window, and then come January 2022 is when they change the practical nursing exam to it's called like the PN-CLEX or something. I forget what it's called, but they're changing it to a different format that I was not taught how to write that sort of exam. So yeah, just keep that in mind that they are changing it. I can link in the description for you guys talking about that exam if you are writing at that point. But yeah, so I wrote in the September time frame, and I was very, very nervous. I did study quite a bit. So the day of my exam, I had to drive to a different city. So in my case, I drove to Toronto, which is about an hour from where I live. I drove to Toronto, and my boyfriend drove me just because I was nervous about parking and that sort of thing. So he drove me. We had to pay for parking there. He waited for me. And it was in just like a building that had different little offices in it and that sort of thing. So my appointment was for 10:30 to write, and they tell you to come 30 minutes before. So I got there at 10, and I went into the building. I registered. You had to sign all these papers and stuff like that to say that you're not going to cheat and that sort of thing. And then you need your ID. I think it was 2 pieces or 3 pieces of ID. They check that. Yeah, you're not allowed any, headphones, smartwatches, that sort of thing, no papers, you can't bring anything in with you. So I got there at 10, my appointment was for 10:30, I did get to start at 10, so how they did it, this is just my experience, I don't know how other kind of buildings do it, but when I went to, there was just a lot of people coming in and out, so there were different time slots, so it wasn't like everyone was writing at the same time. It was just that there was different time slots. So for example, someone started at, let's say 9 and I started at 10:30, they would finish at a different time than I would, so there's just a lot of people coming in and out. So it was like a room that had a bunch of computers facing the wall like that, and then I think there was only 4 people in there when I was writing, but it was a bit distracting for me because of all the people coming in and out and finishing at different times. So that was a bit distracting for me. And then when people had questions and stuff like that, you could kind of, just about the computer, obviously you can't ask questions about in regards to the exam, but about the system and stuff like that. So there was a lot of people coming in and out. I've heard other things that people have been given just like earplugs, which I was not offered that, but I would have, I think, benefit from that. So I don't know, maybe you guys can ask if you're interested in that. But yeah, so it's on the computer. The girl that was in charge kind of just set it up for me. They logged me in, and then you just start. So I want to say it was 175 questions. He had 4 hours, and it was all online. You had a computer, you had a whiteboard with a dry erase marker, and then on the computer there was a calculator that you could use on there. And then for each question, you can go back and forth. You can flag a question if you want to come back, that sort of thing. So that was really helpful. All multiple choice, no select all that apply on there, which was good because I know those can be a little stressful. Yeah, but I had a really good experience. I didn't find it too hard. The only thing is that it's not like factual questions, it's more like scenario based. There were a few like questions on there that you would have to like know certain facts, but most of it was scenario based questions and what would you do. So like, for example, what patient would you see first, and then all these scenarios. There were a few of those, just different things on there. So yeah, I had a good experience. After I wrote my exam, I was kind of iffy, like, you know, did I pass, did I not pass? I mean, I felt good writing it, but coming out, you know, when you Google things afterwards, don't do that, because I put myself through a lot of stress. So anyways, it took about a month to get my results back. So you get an email from the CNO that you have a message on your account, and then you log in, and then it'll tell you if you passed or failed the exam. So I wrote the exam September 16th, and then today is the 20th. So a week ago I got my results, so it took about a month. My friend wrote a day before I did, and she got her results 2 weeks ago. So I think how they do it is different, like time frames is when they release the results, because everybody that wrote after her, like that I know of, didn't get their results the same time as her. Like, I think her date was like the cutoff, because I was really stressed and I was like, oh my god, I failed, that sort of thing, but that wasn't the case. So if you're in the same scenario, I think they just do it by different time frames of when you kind of write the exam. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments below, and I will make another video talking about how I passed and some studying things I did. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you like my videos, and like this video, comment anything that you guys want to see, or in relation to the exam. I would love to answer your questions. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.